And with regard to this transport in plants, in transport in plants, in very first page information, as you divide for sake of our convenience in paragraph wise, the gist of the topic is going to be like this. And in very first paragraph, there is no wonder that plants transport water and minerals to long distances. Why and for what sake the minerals and water transport to long distances? Because cell needs water and minerals to make the biochemicals required for variety survival. So what are the various substances transported? Water, minerals, organic substances as well as hormones which are transported. So here the type of materials transported. The materials are the substances which are water, minerals, organic substance and hormones. Have you ever wondered water reaches the top of the tree? There is no wonder, because the plants do have such a system to transport the water and minerals to long distances. Can all the substances move in the same way? No. Some in unidirectional, some in case of varieties multidirectional. So here direction, it is uni or multidirection. Can all substances move in active or passive? Some in case of active, some in case of varieties passive. And this transport, active, passive. So plant transport the substances to long distances in spite of lacking variety circulatory system, in contrast to the animals. Water and minerals absorbed by the root transported to the all parts, including varieties, the tip of the stem. And photosynthetes formed by the leaf transported to organs, that is root, deep in case of variety soil. That is long distance transport. If you say short distance within the cell, cell to cell, that is short distance transport. So to know about all these things, we must have the knowledge in case of anatomy as well as varieties, cell structure. And you see, short distance that is across cell, cell to cell. So for this, it is for this long distance and for the short distance transport, we must have knowledge in cell structure and anatomy, and also had to revisit, to recollect some of the things about varieties, the free energies, water potential as well as varieties diffusion, and also diffusion, the free energies in very first paragraph information. And in case of second paragraph information, what kind of substances you are talking about, that is water, minerals, organic substances. What kind of transport? That is short distance and long distance. And this short distance, it is the diffusion, that is the passive, and cytoplasmic streaming, that involves active. And long distance transport, translocation, that is water, minerals as well as food materials in case of second paragraph. In that first page, second paragraph information, what kind of substances we are talking about, what kind of transport it is. What kind of the substances? It is water, minerals, organic substance and hormones. We are talking about the substances. And what kind of the transport? The short distance transport. It is diffusion, passive, that is non-metabolic, and cytoplasmic streaming, that is active. The utilization of it is ATP. So, diffusion, passive, cytoplasmic streaming, active comes under what it is short distance transport. In cytoplasmic streaming, the example, leaf cell, hydrilla and chloroplast movement in cytoplasm. We come across this in photosynthesis. So, in leaf cells of hydrilla, cytoplasmic movement, that is streaming movement. So, with this cytoplasmic movement, there is a movement of what it is the chloroplast comes under cytoplasmic streaming, that is active. It is short distance transport. And with regarding what it is long distance transport, what they call it is translocation. Locality it got changed. Water, minerals, food materials are transported through vascular tissues. What do you call it is translocation. So, translocation of water, minerals, food. The translocation of water and minerals and food through vascular tissues. So, transportation of water, minerals, food through vascular tissues is nothing but what it is translocation. Root to what it is the aerial parts, the aerial parts to what it is the root, translocation. So, which tissue concerned with translocation? That is vascular tissue. Water and minerals, xylem. Food materials, that is the phloem. In second paragraph information. So, short distance passive, that is diffusion, cytoplasmic streaming, active, long distance it is translocation. Type of substances, these are the substances. So, in direction of the transport, water and minerals, it is necessarily it is unidirectional. Why? Because root contact with what it is soil, it acts as a reservoir. And inorganic and organic substances in case of multidirection. And water and minerals absorbed by this reach to young growing regions for utilization. And photosynthetes prepared by the leaf transported to storage organs, that is export. From storage organs to other parts it is re-export. So, water and minerals growing region, and from leaf photosynthetes, that is food material, it transported to storage organs, and it transported to storage organs, it is export. Whenever there is a requirement to transport to other parts from storage organs to other part, it is re-export. So, leaf to storage organs it is export, and from storage organs to other part it is re-export. And whenever the organs which are undergoing senescence mature, old senescing parts losing nutrient toward its younger regions. So, it is maturing or senescing regions so losing nutrients to young regions. So, there is a remobilization of what it is nutrients from old to what it is young. So, nutrients are withdrawn from maturing or senescing, withdrawn to younger regions. So, it is remobilization of nutrients in first page, third paragraph information. In case of second page information, the organic substances hormones transported necessarily in unidirection, that is polar, that is in one direction. So, organic substances, hormones or other stimuli. So, there is a complex of traffic of the substances, one organ taking something, giving out some same thing or some other thing. If you take the root taking water and minerals, giving to the leaf water and minerals. Leaf taking water and minerals, giving out to other parts, it is the food. So, there is a complex of traffic of different substances moving in orderly manner. In case of what it is the third paragraph.